90% of the players that come to me have these 5 mistakes that's killing their power, killing their consistency, and there's some easy fixes for each one of them. I'm Nick, the Hitting Doc, and today I'm going to show you how to catch these mistakes and give you some easy, quick drills that you can use to fix them before your next game. It's going to help with power, consistency. You're just going to have more fun at the plate. Okay, so starting off, what I see often with young players is they're very quick with their load and their stride. Usually what I see is they're very up and down and quick. It's about that fast. And they're very up and down, happy swinging, okay? Okay, remember, it's a dance with the pitcher. We want to start early and slow. So one drill I really like for this, I call them Ichiros after Ichiro Suzuki. Basically, all you're going to do, feet together, you're going to start further back than normal. Getting those legs nice and balanced. You're going to just lift your leg up, and you're going to challenge yourself and see how slow can I be to the ball, okay? Leg up, nice and balanced, slow, slow, slow. Line drive, okay? And then I also like these are called Happy Gilmores. What you're going to do is start back. I like to keep the bat out front, and we're just going to focus on being fluid, okay? No more of this clunkiness, straight up and down. You're just going to be nice and fluid. It should feel almost like a dance. It's a great warm-up drill. Teaches kids to get linear toward the pitcher and be nice and fluid, okay? So start back, bat up, nice and balanced. You're going to come back, foot behind or in front, doesn't matter, and swing. The second most common thing I see with players is they get very lungy, okay? They sink into this front side. That's wasting power. It's literally leaking out of the chain, and you're losing exit velo because of it, okay? It also, when you lunge, your head height changes, and so it changes how we perceive the ball, where it's going to be. And our contact, our bat path, all of that changes. Firm front side will help those hips rotate back. A drill I love for this one, these are called Sotos. You're going to just start right in front. You're going to lunge, come back, firm front side, okay? And that's great for learning to push off this front foot. And then another drill that's good for this, these are called Stepbacks, okay? So what you're going to do, start in front actually, kind of an arrow stance, and you're going to jump back and then get into the ball. The key is keep the front side stiff. So it should look something like this. All right, the third most common thing I see is improper hip-shoulder separation. What this looks like is when you stride, foot gets down, the hips and the shoulders move as one piece, okay? That means we have no hip-shoulder separation, okay? We want the hips to fire first, and then the shoulders lag behind. Usually you'll see some weak rollovers or pop-ups, so we want to land hips first and then shoulders, okay? And that's going to help our bat stay on path and on plane better, okay? When we move as one piece, we tend to pull off the ball early, or we tend to roll over and throw the hands out. And so this will just help get more power as well as make more consistent contact. So one of my favorite drills for this one, these are called Donaldsons, and it's a great drill for anyone to do. The key with this one is you're going to stride, load, fire the hips first, and you have to hold the shoulders back, okay? This is the hardest part. Almost everyone, when they do this, they're going to want to go one piece here, okay? So we're going to stride, hips first, shoulders next. Okay, the next most common thing I see is hitters breaking connection, meaning when we're rotating, we want to keep our hands close to the body while we rotate as long as possible until we have to get the bat out front, okay? This just helps maximize the velocity of the bat head, okay? We're not wasting power by leaving the bat away from our body. So one cue you can think of is imagine there's an invisible string tied from your wrist to your shoulder. I've seen coaches actually add like a band between their wrist and under their arm here to help coach this. But you just think about keeping that invisible string as long as you can until you have to extend the hands, okay? So what you might see in a swing is when they're loading, oftentimes it happens early. They just start to put the hands away. It looks almost more like a golf swing. So they cast the hands, or arm bar you might hear. So the hands get away from the body. And then this also causes a lot more handle contact, as well as pulling the ball only. You know, these players can't go the other way with it. Okay, one of my favorite drills for this one, this is just a rolled up towel, like a bath towel, and then I just taped it in athletic tape. Okay, and this you can use a ball, you can use pretty much anything bulky. And what you're gonna do is place it in between your wrist and your shoulder, grip the bat, and you don't want to drop it early. So it should move in front of the body after the swing, just like that. Okay, lastly, what I see with most players is they pull off of the ball. So we want our bat to follow the line of the pitch as long as possible. So if a pitch is coming on this path or this line, we want our bat to stay on that line as long as possible before we pull off. We don't want to pull off early. One of my favorite drills for this, it's super easy. All you're gonna do, set up normal, everything's normal, except you're going to slide this top hand up. These are called split grip swings. So this just helps train this back hand to extend out toward the ball. We're kind of punching the ball, staying on that line as long as possible. So normal grip, normal stance, slide that hand up a tad, come back, and swing, okay? Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. We covered the 5 most common mistakes I see with some easy drills you can implement. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and if you want a deeper analysis, check out my book, The Baseball Hitting Guidebook, on Amazon. Covers everything from seeing it out of the hand, statistically, the best moves you should make as a hitter, hitting hard line drives, how to do it, how to break down mechanics with tons of drills, including some of these, but way more. So check out that book. And I'm also offering online swing analysis. Send me your swing. I'll break it down for you, give you some drills to work on. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and until next time.